it's Kady with Two Cute Posh Girls, and we wanted to do a what sold video for the month of March. And here I just have my closet pulled up, and so you can see each of my items. The first one is these I didn't buy to sell. My husband bought these on a trip. Someone finally bought them, so they weren't really a piece that I bought to sell. This is a piece I bought when I first started. J. Jill, a heather gray top. It's been listed for like literally 2 years, so finally sold. So that's good. Wouldn't pick that up again, obviously. Here's a Zara top. This sold in a bundle. And so I don't remember the amount that it sold for. It wasn't this $28, but I'm glad to be rid of it. I probably wouldn't buy that again. These Lucky Brand shoes, they just sold for $12, but they sold really quickly. And I only paid $1 or so for them, so I would pick those up again for sure. And this, I was very happy this finally sold. I think I was the only one that knew how cool this was. I just thought it was so pretty. It was a silk cashmere blend, and it was so pretty, and it took a really long time to sell, but it finally did sell for a good price. So this is another piece I had for way too long. I wouldn't pick this up again. Even though it's super pretty, it just took a really long time to sell. Maybe because it had this hole here, but it did finally sell. So flat pieces do sell. I was super surprised that this Free People piece sold and sold so quickly. I picked it up at the Stuff sale, and it even had a flaw here, but it sold for $20. So this was a piece from my personal closet I didn't wear anymore, and so I was happy to see that go. Simply Vera Wang. These were a really expensive pair of shoes. I didn't know this brand. It's called Cassidy, and as you see here, they retail for like $695, but they had marks on the side, and I ruined them trying to clean them with a magic eraser. So I was really happy that they did finally sell for $50. I definitely would pick those up again. This sweater sold really fast. I should have held out for a bit more, but I was lucky, happy to see it go so quickly. This dress I had a really long time. I was happy to see it go and for such a nice price, but it did finally sell. It's Waters and Waters. This piece, I didn't own a steamer when I listed this. Oh my gosh. I'm getting better at steaming things. It did finally sell though. This was a brand I didn't know. It's Long Tall Sally. And I will definitely pick this up again. It had a lot of interest, and then it did sell fairly quickly. So I got this at one of the Salvation Army half-off sales. This was a Plato's Closet dollar sale, and I would pick this up again all day long. It's just Victoria's Secret pink, but it's this fun print, and it got a lot of interest too. This is so funny, guys. This is my fastest sale I've ever had. I picked this up at the bins, and it's 100% silk, so it was basically free. And it sold about 6 minutes after I listed it for $20. I was shocked. It even has a little mark right here. I don't know what about it made it sell so quickly, but I was happy. This is another same style of that Free People, and it sold for almost the same price as the other one. So this was a hat I got at the bins, and it just had, you'll see here, it had 14 likes, and it was only listed a little while. So I was happy with that sale. We'll pick that up again. This was from, I think, Stuff. It was Michael Kors, but it was a really pretty color, and it actually got quite a bit of attention before it sold, so that was nice. This piece, I just picked it up on a whim. I don't think it's a cool, an expensive brand, but it was just so cool, and it sold for $24, and the buyer was super happy and left me a really nice love note. This Vera Bradley key holder that I got at the bin sold really quickly as well, so that was really surprising. It sold for $18. Let's see. Oh, this, I wouldn't buy this again. It's threads for thought. I just sold it mainly to get rid of it. This I bought, and it really didn't have much interest, but I knew it was cool, and it did sell for $40, and the girl left me a really nice note on that one as well. This Torrid top is so pretty, and it sold really, really quickly. So I was really happy with that sale. I pick up Torrid all day long. Let's see here. This was Victoria's Secret, and it was from the Style Encore sale. I was happy with that sale. These Loft Camo pants, they were a plus size. I thought they would sell quicker than they did because they had a ton of interest, but I was happy with that sale. That was fine. This was a Free People top, very basic. It was from the Style Encore sale, and it had a hole. Still sold for $15, so I was happy with that. You'll see as my background, this is one of my earlier setups I had, and this shirt, I thought it would sell sooner, to be honest. It was, this leopard print. It was 100% silk, but maybe it was a petite, and that's why it took so long and sold for so little. This was a J. Crew, just a Rumple Terry mix, and it sold. It took a few months for that to sell. This was a pink Victoria's Secret top. It had some bleach marks. Someone gave this to me for free, so it was a free $10. This dress I probably shouldn't have picked up because it only sold for $10, and it's not an expensive brand, but it was so pretty. It got a lot of interest, and it sold very quickly, so I think someone will really be liking it. This was another one that someone gave me that I sold, so I was very happy with this profit of $18. And this dress was from the Style Encore sale. It's so cute. Sold for $26. I was happy with that. It's Free People. Another Free People Style Encore, or this was Stuff, one of the Stuff clearance sales, and I thought this dress was super pretty, so I was glad to see that go to a good home. This was one of the pieces I was most excited about from the Style Encore sale. I kind of thought it would go for a little more. It's made well, and it was really cute, but I was happy to see it go to a good home, and I mean, I still made a profit, so that was good. And these were some sunglasses my husband did not like, and I didn't return to Amazon, so I sold them and made a little money. Here was another Free People from the Style Encore sale. This was super pretty as well. This one also had a little flaw right here, but it sold and made a good profit off of that, $28. I picked up like 4 or 5 different Soma pieces. I'd never sold it before, but they got a lot of interest, and they've all sold already. So this was one of the first ones that sold, I think, and I think it was the prettiest too. And this was Anthropologie Diletta. I think this dress is so pretty. And it sold for $35. And this is another Anthropologie piece, Cartanier pants with these palm print. And it sold for $20. That was a Goodwill find, I think. And I love selling American Eagle jeans. I mean, these were from the bin, so they didn't cost hardly anything. Sold for $16, and they got a lot of interest. Plus, they're cute. These were from the bins as well. Really cool, like, color block. And they sold for $31. And this I've had for a really long time. I shouldn't have bought it. I've learned a lot, but at least, hey, I made $12 learning, so. And I bought these shoes. I bought multiple pairs of these, one of the TJ Maxx sales, and this was Nordstrom's. I love these shoes. I kept a pair for myself, sold this pair for $40. These were another bins find that I just thought were fun and would go fast, and they did, so. Spanx. This was at the bins. It's reversible. Picked that up all the time. It got a lot of attention. It sold really quickly. And this was from a Stuff sale. It was ModCloth. Really, really cute. New with tags. Sold for $35. So it was a Vince Camuto. It was from that huge Nordstrom sale they had a while ago where everything was $4.47. Wish they would do that again. Finally sold for $25, but I still made a great profit. This was Dahlia, and it was really cute. Size 2X, sold for $25. This was another one of the Nordstrom sales that finally sold. I really lowered stuff down on this just to get it gone, and I was still making a profit, so that was good. Cupcakes and Cashmere was the brand. This was New York Company, and I've had this for quite some time, but I couldn't really get a good model picture of it, and I think that's why, but it finally sold for $25. And this was Lulu's. I was super excited about this. This was from the Style Encore sale, and it was new with tags. It sold for $30. And this I got at Goodwill a while ago. I thought it was so cool, but it probably wasn't the best buy, but someone did finally buy it for $12. This is another piece that I was experimenting with, vintage, and I think it's totally on trend. It's this velvet high shoulder pad thing and shrug. Sorry, not a thing. And it finally did sell for $23, but I had it way too long, so I won't do that again. This was a bins find, and it didn't sell for very much. I probably shouldn't have bought it. This was that Banana Republic Mad Men collection top, and it sold fairly quickly for $17. That was a bins find. And this was from the Nordstrom sale. I've had this Millie forever. Finally sold for $40, so I was happy with that. I thought I'd get a little more, though. This is a pair of Joe's jeans, sold for $24. Armani Exchange. I probably won't buy this brand again. It finally sold for $24. Susie Chin for Maggie Boutique. I shouldn't have bought this dress. It's so elegant though, but it's really difficult to photograph it because it's black. Finally sold for $12. This dress is really cool. Maggie London, and it sold for $31. These were pairs of shoes I bought for myself, and they'd been mislabeled on the size. So I sold them. They didn't fit me, so I still made a profit, so that was fine. This little Banana Republic zip sweater. It sold for $20. And it's Cupcakes and Cashmere. I really took a low offer on this just to get it out of there. It sold for $15. I thought this was really cute. Let the Sun Shine In. It was Talbot's, and it sold for $20. Oh, this was also one of my fastest flips ever. I listed this, and it sold like an hour later for $50. Maybe I should have listed it a little higher, but it's this Coach beach bag. It's so pretty. It's from the bins, so pleased with that. And this was a Mara Hoffman dress that I got at the the Style Encore sale, and it sold for $40. Has like this horse blanket motif. It wasn't silk, so that's why I didn't hold out for more. And this was out of my Thread Up Rescue box, the one Brittany made fun of. But I think it is so cool, and someone else did because it sold for $45. And this top was from TJ Maxx, and it was Lucy Paris, and it had these cool balloon sleeves. It sold for $30. And my Diane von Furstenberg shirt finally sold for $100. This is from the Nordstrom sale, and I held out on this a really long time. So, and now we're into April. So those were my March sales. It wasn't my best month, but I held in there. I grinded it out, and I made my goal. April's going to be a lot better. I hope all of you are having great sales, and wishing you the best. So thanks for watching. Subscribe.